You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banye, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banye Shifu for now.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiaoguang, I found a way to... The power of the creators when they descend in the date, no matter the price I have.
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye. Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunque Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But, even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past, and the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, My brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There are still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you. All right, everything's ready. A special thanks to Bee Lion. Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added O.
You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth. Hey, Bee Lion, look at your paws. Or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion. Oops, my bad.
Banyu Shifu. Would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food. I'm glad everyone likes them. They're not...
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel...
Yeah, it's been a long time since...
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the...
Oh, chatting? I love...
let me think. Oh, I know. Wow, look. After all that goofing around, one year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and eventually I just tossed the lamp. My brother said, feels like it's been ages since I...
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Senior Zontao? What's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Belle, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Got it. Then let's get going. Wise, we'll lead.
We'll take care of him. But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang.
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, this is the perfect time for me to show how reliable.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyue.
Huh? Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what Dylan said yesterday?
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions. Something isn't right.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential area? That name was Ning Qian.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives among the victims back then?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy and miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines? For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us.
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dial in, Belle. I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword's successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Tylan!
I knew you were a good person.
All right, stop it, you two.
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened later. Just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer...
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said... He also said something like, I shall make the burden...
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago. You can try scanning Bolion's memory module to...
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. He's already here?
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Ningqian must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Stop dragging this on, Banyue! How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let... You should watch me die. Just like how you watched... I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it.
Ningqian, I shall repay this debt. Yes, your life you still have. Go and live and see the world.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What a pain.
Banyue Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young... I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was bit...
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. Is there a way to break through, or...
The concentration of miasma is too high over...
Fairy, scan and confirm the...
Got it. Let's move in.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still
Surrender, you clumsy. Open your core and embrace this great... Do you hear that? Your bearings are screaming.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation. Re-verifying core command. Suppress my...
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. Murderer. He must pay with his...
Your existence isn't feeling pain.
Descend to... How long can you hold? Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, suffering, exhausted. Then why trudge? Even if I fall here, this will is like a stone. Let go of your meaningless resistance. Of your head. No more bloodshed. No more disappointment.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Array base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top. And the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Turn around! Smash them! It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead. Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Nothing for us
Shifu!
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me? Why?
Look at what you've done.
Remember.
A machine. Never. Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play.
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the small. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up.
The peace we found here made me complacent.
What?
But please, we shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave, please.
Thanks, big guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
One day, when they returned to their former home, we left with smiles on a...
Mom. Dad.
Sis! Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Sis,
Did you hear it now, Banyue? This is... Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the...
Correct.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But do you really think that bawling here and you're just trying to run away? The real way to atone for this human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to live. Live with a clear mind. Face the keep going. Use every... This is my final verdict.
Xiaoguang. Ninja.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. And not only did they give themselves up for us, Tylin is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But that's why I've never blamed. I also wanted to thank you, Tylin, for letting me hear my parents' last...
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've...
Ningqian, this is my own choice.
Sorry. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong...
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until you, by that time, you already looked like your sister, although...
You've known all along? It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I thought I could use the array to absorb the...
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all...
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place...
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in Banyue Shifu. I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time...
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up...
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother? You only have 2 options. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something?
Fine, but we proceed with...
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for...
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look...
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're up.
Are you in?
Note. What did you do, Sep?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to... Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Your obsession, the answer to fulfill... The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to otherwise.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the Junior Bell. Everyone.
Using someone's loved ones as left...
Wise, do you know where they went?
Tracking route confirmed.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is...
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
This is the path I follow.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator...
Promise? Faced with the divine, there's no need to get so worked up. You see, you, your sister, and I are all key. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes.
Sarah...
What am I trying to do? The time has come. All things shall return to their source. O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. O mighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe.
Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine.
Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep. Move! Foul miasma, be gone! Abomination! This is the end for you! It's a tricky one, just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Shall hurt. Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone. Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child. Chosen by the will of the Creator, you were restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here. We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the Scribe, and the current Overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Not good! What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother!
being. Could it be the creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Ye Shuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Is that Sarah's voice?
As for Ye Shuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk. Once you're gone, it'll all be over.
My blade is already.
Purging flash.
My blade is already.
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
My blade is already.
Cooking flame. Too late for that.
I swear on my blade.
Victory is the only option.
My blade is already.
Take this, hatred!
Draw the sword. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believed my brother.
would make the same choice!
You trust me, just as I trust you.
Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it! How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Zenless, wielder of the Qingling Sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother...
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling?
It feels like... Right, where's my brother?
Don't worry. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave. Banyue Shifu and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment...
He left alone? No. We must find him as... And what about Shifu?
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian Temple yet. She's probably dealing with Senior Ye's situation. Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you...
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me, and I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium.
So, do you still remember?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming, I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator. Or even...
And besides...
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body, or in your appearance?
Are you worried about repercussions? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, what's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite it?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're...
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time. It's just... I finally found my brother. Yeah, it seems like Sarah was using... But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along. But now that the crisis is over, and he was clearly worried about me, when I was half conscious, I remember it doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by... Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrible?
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this...
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's...
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate when the creator, or rather...
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are...
You've been to all...
Oh. Don't tell me these...
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth...
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy...
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct...
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence.
4 resonating signals.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought. And the Yeshu... Whatever it is, it's still out there, lurking, scheming something.
I will also investigate...
With Krampus and Bonnue Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more...
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. Are you here to...
The boss hasn't issued... I'm just here on my own behalf. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve... But as for you...
Huh? I have exercised the ultimate as for retrieving said
Huh?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more... In the long run, that's way more valuable. Aside from the old folks from Tops.
You sure? I hereby approve your verdict. But I believe that when the boss... After all, this is...
I'll still be relying on you. Bonnue.
On the day I secretly snuck in, the storyteller at Yumcha Bonnue Shifu doesn't like Dylan really liked Senior Inhu's secret when we gathered around the fire. Why? I talked about how I remembered thinking to myself, I'm Shifu, my brother.